Shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, first and foremost, as always, we'd like to start off, give all honor and glory and praise and worship to
Yahweh
Yahweh,
and
Ba'ashem,
Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles, our elders, a great millstone, who will teach one sound doctrine, and strong shalom to the hopeful elect, and the rest of the large multitude of men, women, and children, that the Lord will have mercy on these last days, man. Brothers from GMS Cleveland branch, man. My brother Kadash.
Brother Amar.
And just real quick, man, the spirit jumped on, and the title of this lesson is "Wisdom Will Save Us." You know, because I believe I think it was Yashawamba. He had said some, man, I'm about to butcher it, man, but he had said something along the lines of your basically like your God or your what based off what God I forgot how you put it, but basically that's your destiny. So basically, what you serve and what you do, all right, is going to be your destiny. So if you are applying righteous things in your life and serving Yahweh Shem Yahushua, your destiny ultimately, you know what I'm saying, it's up to the Lord, but it's looking good for you to receive salvation. If you're contrary to that, then what's the results? Obviously, it would be death. You know what I'm saying? So what does all that mean? That means that having the right way of thinking is what's going to lead to our salvation. Mm-hmm. Okay, and the right way of thinking is what you call wisdom. All right, and wisdom and with the scriptures has layers to it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It has layers to it. You know, it gives more meaning and more understanding as time as that wisdom is constantly being applied and nourished, and you supping with that wisdom, it grows more and more in you, and that's what we're going to need in the times that we're heading into. You know what I mean? So that wisdom being Yahweh Shai in the scriptures, and you know the things that the Spirit has allowed us to understand, that's going to actually be able to save us, because we're going to have the insight and the inside scoop on what's actually happening when these things are manifested on the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? On a high level, on a low level, on a high level, man. Mm-hmm. From family to friends to the government to the whoever, man, to brothers, whoever. You know, that wisdom that we're constantly consuming every day, that our daily bread, is actually what's going to actually keep us stable and maintain us in that time, man. You know,
yeah. Actually, you probably want to start off with that one because it's going to be kind of lengthy, unless you want to just start off in this chapter.
Because you're gonna start from the top.
Yeah, I might as well.
Yeah, you don't have to read to like 9 or something like that.
Yeah, actually, shit,
that's more than that.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah.
All right, we can start off with Isaiah 30.
33. Yeah. I'll do Isaiah 33:6.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's Isaiah chapter 33:6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure."
Yeah, it said, "Not wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, yep. And strength of salvation."
Yep.
See, that wisdom is what's it said the strength of our salvation. Who's our salvation? Yahweh Shai. His name means he shall save. Yep. So
he delivers.
He delivers. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So that means that in order for him to come back and actually pick that item, which is, you know, the elect, those that the elect that the Lord has set aside, when he come back, he's gonna actually pick them. Why? Because they resemble him. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That wisdom, it said wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of our time. When Yahweh Shai come back, bro, even before he come back, because that's what we talking about. That's the topic. Wisdom saving us. It's going to keep us stable when like the scripture saying, Isaiah 59, Esau shall come in like a flood. You know what I'm saying? That wisdom going to actually keep us stable, bro. We're not going to panic or willing, you know what I'm saying, get knocked off our rocker. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, you know, that's what this is about, being properly rooted. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Being firmly rooted in Yahweh Shai. So when the storm come, we ain't taking away with it.
Right. Well, since you just said that, because I just had one for what you said, but now since you literally just said that, I got one basically about being stable and not being shook off our rocker, or basically when all the storm and stuff like that happens. Right. This is Matthew chapter 7 verse I started 24. It says, "Therefore whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell not, for it was founded upon a rock," man. And that rock is what? Who? Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, and it's literally in the scriptures several times about the Lord being our rock, man. All right.
Yep.
And now it says, it talks about the rain descending and the floods came and this, that, and the third. These are these different type of adversities that more than likely the elect are going to be found in. You know what I'm saying? Upon these even now, but especially in that time, man, when Jacob's trouble come. Right. You know what I'm saying? And things of that nature. So what's going to hold us together, keep us sound in mind, body, and spirit is what? The scriptures, man. Yep. Because these things we've been speaking these things through the spirit power of the Lord before they actually came into play. And we understand that this is all the will of the Lord. The reason why this is happening, or the reason why I'm in this situation, whether you a brother that's going to be in prison, or whether you a brother that's going to be in a concentration camp, a brother on the run, all these things, beheaded, all these, it should be scriptures coming to your mind, and the spirit should be hitting you like, damn, this was in this scripture, or this is when I remember reading this with the brothers at this particular time. So these things should be hitting you, man. Yep. All right. So when all these things, like I said, the rain, the floods, and the wind start to come, you should be steady. You should be sturdy. You should be anchored down, man. Yep. All right. Verse 26. It says, "And everyone that heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them not shall be likened unto a foolish man, which built his house upon the sand. And the rain descended, and the floods came, and the winds blew and beat upon that house, and it fell, and great was the fall of it." Man, you're right. You know what I'm saying? So that also go like you can liken it to the Matthew the 25th chapter about the 5 wise and the 5 foolish virgins. All right, the ones that's taking heed to the scriptures, that's understanding that damn, man, these prophecies they speaking, right. I can see it coming. I can see it coming true. Yep. Those are going to be the ones that the Lord preserves, man. Yep. Because the Lord has always had a remnant, man. He always had a remnant that he preserved from said perils, man, and every captivity, man. Even during the time of Noah, man, you always had that, man. So what's going to be different now? Nothing. It's going to be a 2/3 is going to get destroyed, Lord willing. We ain't a part of that number. It's going to be what? A 1/3 is going to be delivered, man. And through that is going to be, by that is going to be what? By Yahweh Shem Shah, but by them giving them what? Wisdom. Yep. Because that means that you were supping with Yahweh Shah the whole time. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's ultimately what this wisdom is about. You know what I'm saying? The clarity of who we serve. See, the doctrine, the scriptures is attached to a God. Yep. You know what I'm saying? These different doctrines out here, they all attached to different gods. All right, we happen to serve the true power, Yahweh Shem Shah, the universe. Yep. And with that shows wisdom too. Yep. You see, because that's us recognizing that who the true power is. Now we're able to call upon him. All right, not just when we need him, but all the time, which is going to lead up to that moment when we actually do need him, because these scriptures talking about him, he's the only one that's going to save us. Right. So, just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, the wisdom that they had was that they had faith in the true power, Yahweh Shem Shah, and they was able to combat Nebuchadnezzar, his whatever he was trying to convey to them and the people. They was able to combat that with the wisdom that they had. That's why they was like, because I believe they even mentioned that, like, whether the Lord save them or not, they still wasn't gonna bow down to his God. Yep. That's wisdom, bro. Yep. That's true wisdom. Because the knowledge of this world is not wisdom at all. You know what I'm saying? Roughly paraphrasing as the scripture go into. So they put on a form and they displayed true power, which is and true wisdom. And that's true wisdom is serving Yahweh Shem Shah. The fact that we have that gives us an advantage when Jacob's trouble reaches its peak. Okay. That gives us an advantage over the people. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, go get this. You got it. This is Wisdom of Solomon 10, and I'm gonna start it from the top. As it says, Wisdom of Solomon 10 and verse 1. It says, "She preserved the first form, father of the world." It says that was created alone and brought him out of his fall and gave him power to rule all things. It says, "But when the unrighteous went away from her in his anger, he perished also in the fury." It says, "Wherewith he murdered his brother." It says, "For whose cause the earth being drowned with the flood, wisdom again preserved it and directed the course of the righteous in a piece of wood of small value," man. And what is that going into, man? Noah, man. All right. It's going into Noah when he got delivered from the flood, man, along with his his wife and then his sons and their wives, man. Those 8 souls, man. Mm-hmm. All right. But it says wisdom again preserved it. Yeah. And it says and directed the course of the righteous in a piece of wood of small value, man. So it directed them, it guided them.
Yep.
Because brothers might be having them thoughts like, damn, what I'm gonna do in this day, bro. Wisdom is gonna guide you
Yep.
on where you need to go, what you know what I mean, what area you need to go to. You
Yep.
got it out.
Yeah, exactly. That's beautiful, bro. Because Yahweh said that. He said, when you're brought before governors, think not what to say.
Yep. Take no thought.
Take no thought, because
Yep.
the wisdom, that's what's gonna preserve us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like bro just said, like the scripture just said, that the wisdom is gonna give us utterance.
Yep.
He said that. He said the spirit should give you utterance. Roughly perfect.
I'll get it for you.
Bible can shout out the water, bro. And then you can get back to that, because that wisdom, like you said, that wisdom gonna guide us. It's gonna give us the speech we need, the thoughts we need. You see, what activates that wisdom? The faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The faith in what we are actually involved in.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Matthew 10:18. It says, "And ye shall be brought before governors." Matter of fact, I'll start up a verse. It's Matthew 10:17. It says, "But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles." It says, "But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak," man. Woo. And then it even goes a step further on tell you on how you're going to be speaking and by what power. It says, verse 20, "For it is not ye that speak, but the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you," man. And that's how you know, this is all a spiritual thing, man, because even whether brothers at camp, brothers teaching somebody out off of camp, off camera, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know it's not you ultimately, bro. You literally know, and then even sometimes the spirit that hit you where you can it damn near feel like an out of body experience, man. When you preaching, bro. You had brothers gave accounts or can give accounts where like you be at camp, bro, and you literally close up camp, bro, and brother actually like, "Hey, man, what was that scripture?" You like, I don't even know, bro.
Trance, bro.
Right, you in a righteous trance. You're in a righteous trance, bro, because. Like I said, bro, a brother can ask you, like, "Man, what was that precept you pulled?" And there can be a brother that got a great memory, bro, but he like, "Man, I don't even remember, bro," because the spirit of the Lord is on you, and the Lord had you, you know what I'm saying, just moving in the spirit, bro. Where you don't even you just flowing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's exactly. Because the spirit is it took over, man. You know what I'm saying? It took over. And that's what it's about. See, even recognizing the spirit like that happened, bro. That shows us a form of reverence that we have for the Lord, which displayed His wisdom. Right. He allowed, which the Lord put His spirit in us to work for Him. Right. He trusted us to display the message, to convey the message. Right. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, the Lord, if we stay steadfast and we endure to the end, the Lord will allow that spirit, that same spirit, to be at its max in this shell to fight for us. You know what I'm saying? Because we fought for it. You know what I'm saying? We fought for the Lord. He's gonna allow that spirit to fight for us in that time. Even though these bodies might have to go through certain furnaces and different afflictions and different persecutions in that time, it don't matter. The spirit, like for real, I just honestly believe that I like when you think about Stephen and stuff, I did a lesson on that before. I don't believe that Stephen, I mean, you feel it, but I don't believe that, I mean, that's just me speaking as a man, because I know Yahweh Shai, he felt that pain, you know what I'm saying? We're going to feel it for sure. But I just feel like, you know, we kind of going to be numb to it too, Lord willing, man. Because like, I just, you know what I'm saying? Because if you know, they elect number, I just don't see them going through that excruciating pain, you know what I'm saying? That the 2/3 going to go through. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they're going to be numb to it because the spirit going to be so hot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, bro. Hey, well,
speaking as a man.
You can, I'm going to give you a quick example. Like, shit, it's been times, bro, brothers been at camp, right? And, you know, for brothers that teach in them cold-ass, harsh conditions, there's been times brothers been preaching in 0-degree weather, and the spirit be so damn hot on you, bro. You don't, like, literally, you don't even feel it, bro. You know, and then for, like, let's just say, like, it might be a brother, like, a couple brothers in the background, like, maybe the spirit not on them as hot as it is you, because the spirit bounces from each brother when you at camp and sit down to the third. But the spirit be so hot on a brother, and then a brother in the background, but man, I'm cold. Then you like, oh, for real? I don't even feel it, man.
Facts,
you know?
Facts.
So that goes to show you that can happen, man. That can happen, bro. But I'm gonna go back into the Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 10, Verse 5, it says, moreover, the nations and their wicked conspiracies being confounded, she found out the righteous and preserved him blameless unto Yahweh, and kept them strong against his tender compassion toward his son. Verse 6, when the ungodly perished, she delivered the righteous man who fled from the fire, which fell down upon the 5 cities, which that's going into Lot.
Yep.
That's going into Lot, man. All this is all centered around Yahweh Shem Yahushua and him placing his spirit upon these souls, that these chosen souls that he from the beginning of time, to keep them away from harm, from danger.
Yep.
That's why each brother too they got testimonies where they was in the world before they woke up. They got out of a particular situation. Like, damn, bro,
car got shot up.
Yeah, bro, right. Real talk, bro. Like, I'm thinking about the brother Rayab in particular, bro. He had a fucking crazy testimony, bro.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? He said, bro, he said niggas shot up he on the, I think he said the passenger side or the driver's side, one and two. He said niggas shot up the door, and he said ain't nothing hit him, bro. Fuck, I said what?
Yep.
The power of the Lord, bro.
Yep.
That's how the angels had been there and deflected them and did whatever, bro. They show you that mirror in the book Eli.
Yep.
When the bullet
going straight,
yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. That just happened to my father not that long ago.
Damn.
Yeah, they were sitting right there, but went straight there. They missed. They didn't even touch him. But that show, it said about the fire coming down, because we're in the new Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah. And the Lord, that's the judgment. The Lord is about to bring fire.
Yep.
Okay, and it also said preserve. If you preserve something in the refrigerator, bro, you're protecting it. All right, so it can have a longer life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it don't spoil and get old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got a special care for this type of meat or food or whatever.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You got it.
It says verse 6. It says for the ungodly perished, she delivered the righteous man Lot, and fled from the fire. It says, which fell down upon the 5 cities, of whose wickedness even to this day the wasteland that smoketh is a testimony, and plants bearing fruit that never come to ripeness. Mm-hmm. It says, and a standing pillar of salt. All right, that standing pillar of salt is talking about Lot's wife.
Right.
And a monument of unbelieving soul, man. Mm-hmm. And literally, bro, I remember I did a lesson this years back. You can look this up, man. All right, now this is allegedly what the archaeologists say. When you Google this, all right, there's a pillar of salt that's still standing. It's huge, by the way. And they say that that's Lot's wife, man. All right, because that when you look up the article or whatever or the video, this coincides with this precept, man. Verse 8, it says for regarding not wisdom. See, it says they regarded not wisdom. For regarding not wisdom, they got not only this hurt, that they knew not the things which were good, but also left behind them to the world a memorial of their foolishness, man.
It said regarding not wisdom.
Right.
See when you put wisdom off, you perish.
Yep.
There's no life when you don't have the wisdom.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They put it off, so therefore they perish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got made an example of what not to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right, bro. It was bring it back for you. It says for regarding not wisdom, they got not only this hurt, that they knew not the things which were good, but also left behind them to the world a memorial of their foolishness, man.
Gas project combined with the impact of climate change might be the end of
we still going over here though. Yeah.
Officials with the two
man. So like you got one of the cameras
turned down interview
one of the cameras that cut off. But we're gonna keep going on. I still got my feed up. But it says, wisdom delivered from pain. But wisdom delivered from pain those that attend upon her, man. You know?
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Damn. It said wisdom delivered from pain.
Those that attended upon her, man.
God damn.
Right. So if you wholeheartedly believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you just pursuant to what we popped it off with Isaiah 33:6, that basically the Lord will guide you, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua will guide you through his wisdom. Then hey man, you're gonna be all right, man.
Yep.
You know?
I got one more. Just close with that was verse 9 you ended it?
Yeah.
Just Sirach 34.
34, which one?
You could just go straight to the point, 16, because the whole from 9 to from 9 to 16 is talking about wisdom, but we already got the context of the lesson, so you could just end it off at 16.
All right, this is Sirach 34 and 16. It says, "For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him." It says, "He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat, and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling." Man,
We just read that the wisdom is going to preserve us.
Yep.
So he said, the Lord said he's a preservation. He's he's a help from falling. He's he's a defense. All right, and he's from the heat.
Yep.
At noon. The heat is at the hottest at noonday. So when Esau come down on us, our people, neighbors, and all, we got to prepare all this stuff coming to pass. The final prophecies. The Lord's gonna protect us, Lord willing, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one that's bringing these things upon us, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's having faith in him. You know what I'm saying? Which is gonna allow us to be delivered from these said things, man.
That's all right. One more.
You got it.
Proverbs 2 verse 10. It says, "When wisdom entereth into thy heart, which is thy mind, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul," it says, "discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee." It says, "to deliver thee from the way of the evil man, from the man that speaketh forward things," man. So yeah, man, this wisdom is gonna keep us, from like the scripture said, man, from evil men, man, and from these perilous times, bro. Because you ain't fucking getting out of this, man, with no carnal means, man.
Yep.
You got people out here thinking that they can, they can prep for, doomsday purpose. They can prep for the day of the Lord. There is no prepping for the day of the Lord, bro. Right. You can't prep for a spiritual entity that has power beyond this realm. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got my guns. I got a pack of ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? Right. Beans.
We limited against Esau, but you trying to prepare for the power of the universe.
It makes no sense, bro.
That make no sense.
So hey, man, if anything, get more prepared spiritually, man, because this ain't gonna be it's gonna be a physical battle. Don't get me wrong, but this what's about to take place is going to be a clashing of the realms, like I speak of in 2 Ezra 13th chapter. Yep. You got it right.
So yeah, man, Lord willing, this was edifying, man. So like again, the camera cut off, but I don't know if I should just upload that one. I don't know, but it's all good. But yeah, Lord willing, is edifying. We'd like to give all honor and glory and praise and worship to again Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Kakadash.
Yeah, again, double honor to our apostle. It was a great millstone. And peace to this and humble salutation to the hopeful elect, man. Lord willing, is edifying. Walk like a ball, Baba Ball,
Baba Ball.